Hello everyone, my name is soardusk. In today's video, I want to talk about whether or not you should op with Neon, whether or not using the operator with Neon is a good idea, and kind of the prerequisites per round, or the things that should be happening in-game where you might decide to pull out the op over using a rifle. In my opinion, you should be using the op more on defense than attack. First and foremost, if you're clicking on this video, you're probably someone that plays Jett. So your main question is probably, can I op with Neon if I'm good with opping with Jett? And the short answer is yes. Opping with Neon is viable. It's not as good as Jett in my opinion, but it's still a really strong tool that can help your team take rounds. If you are returning from a previous video, welcome back. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a new viewer and you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe as it really helps me out and it helps my videos hit the YouTube algorithm. Neon obviously has a dash. You're not going to be using her slide to reposition after taking an op shot. Instead, you're going to be using her run abilities and her stuns in order to reposition. Also, bear in mind, on attack, you don't want to be opping in the early stages of the half. You want to be opping near the later stages where you're going to start playing picks more. Also, keep in mind, you probably shouldn't be opping if you have a Jett on your team. If you have a Neon and a Jett on your team, it's better off to let Jett do the opping and you should be entering sites for your team. But say there's no Jett, you're quote unquote the best duelist on your team to take on that op role and your team is stagnating and having a little hard time hitting sites, then that's when you should pull out the operator with Neon on attack. Same thing kind of goes with on defense. If you don't have a Jett on your team, maybe you want to take on that operator role because you're confident with the op. It might help give some leeway for your team to win some rounds. There are some maps where you should be opping on attack and there are other maps where opping on attack is a little harder. Ascent is kind of a good map to op on. This is what a typical round opping on attack would look like for me. So for example, say my teammates are working B main, I would tell my smoker agent to smoke off cat. I would just do Jett things. I would try to take a fight, take an op shot, and then immediately reposition, right? That's what any Jett main would do. That's what anyone with the op would do. They would go top mid, try to take a fight mid, take the shot, hit the shot, and then reposition. The cool thing with Neon is you can take the shot and then you can immediately run and reposition and hold a different angle. I'm top mid, my teammates are working A main. I kill someone here, I take the shot, and then I start running and hold the B main push instead. At this point, when you're running down this way, your teammates will be working A main, indicating the defending team that they might be rushing A. So what you can do is tell your teams to still play a little slow in case you guys are really down rounds and you really want to secure these rounds. After taking that initial shot, you can reposition and hold this. After you kill that guy pushing B main, rotating, trying to flank, then you can decide with your team where you want to play and where you want to fight. That is a very passive opping style on attack. That is a style called playing for picks. Opping on attack with Neon when you're playing for picks is you want to hold lines of sight. You want to wait for the defending team to make a mistake, peek into you, you want to kill that person, and then you want to immediately reposition. There's also a style of opping on attack where you're 5-manning a site or you decide off the get-go that you're going to hit the site even though you're opping with Neon. That's not a bad idea. Opping with Neon and entering with Neon with an op requires a lot of confidence, but if you have that confidence to do that, it can still win you rounds. In this clip, I'm just running in with Neon. I'm playing around my team smokes, I'm playing around the enemy smokes, I'm playing around my own smoke, I'm running around, I'm using my ability to reposition after taking shots, and I'm aggressively taking shots with no fear whatsoever, trying to land any shots that I can and being confident with my operator. This play style really only works if you know that you're better than the other team. Playing this style of opping is not the best idea with even Jett, but this sort of playstyle you can do if you're up rounds or if you just know that the enemy team fears you because you're that much better than them. As you can see, I don't really care. I'm just jumping around, I'm taking op shots, I'm repositioning, I'm 360ing, I'm trying whatever I can to get some style points. But the most important thing about rounds like that is taking that entry with the op. What I mean by that is, say you're taking B site, right when the barrier drops is to peek this person and kill that person. Once you quote unquote entry with the op shot, because the enemy team peaks early or tries to get into early map positioning, that's when it sets the tone for the rest of the round. For example, I take the shot and then immediately I know I'm gonna entry. So I do that, I close the switch, and I let my teammates take care of the person on site, and I peek into CT, kill this person, and then I go into site. There are different tones and different prerequisites for you to do or that need to happen and take place before you can do something else. For example, if I peeked here when the barrier dropped and I didn't kill anybody, it's not a good idea to just run in and do this. Remember that you're opping. So instead, you should tell your teammates, hey guys, nobody peeked. Let's take this round a little slower. And then that's when you start playing for picks. And then maybe when you work your way up over here and you kill someone here or here or here, you take that shot and then you can start doing this. That's how I would op on attack. I hope it's not too complicated. If there are things that you're unsure about or things you're a little confused about, please comment. I'll reply to your comments down below. Now, this is how to op on defense. And opping on defense is kind of like opping on defense with Jett. You basically take a shot and then you reposition. Or you take a shot, throw your stun, try to get one more, throw your wall up, and then reposition. This is something that you can do with Neon that you probably can't do with Jett. So for example, barrier drops. I post, I punish someone that dry peeks this or doesn't use a Sova drone. I kill this person. Normally, if you were Jett, you would just dash away, right? You would like dash around here, and then you would hold this position instead. Or what you would do if you were like a really high level Jett is you would take the shot, you would throw a smoke right here, you would kind of play around your smoke, get one more, and then dash away. This is what I mean when you can op with Neon. So for example, say you know that the enemy team is gonna 5-man hit your site. What you can do is you can take the shot and then you can throw a stun. You can't really aggressively peek like you can with Jett, but you can like slowly cut the pie, get one more, and then dash away. Or you can get one, throw your stun, peek again, get another, throw another one, kind of reposition, get one more, and then by then, it's a 5v2 for your teammates. This is a very aggressive opping style on defense. It really works out if you're really familiar with opping with Jett. And opping like this with Neon is not the easiest thing to do. But once you get really confident with the op, like I have playing Jett so long, doing things like this will come second nature. So try these things out. Take a shot, throw a stun, repeat, try to get another one. If you whiff, that's okay. Throw your wall up and then run away. Here's a different example if the other team is going to be playing default. Default means spreading the map. Spreading the map means playing for picks. That means they're not going to be 5-man hitting sites. And it's the kind of style of opping that you probably are used to instead of the aggressive opping that I just showed you. I would tell maybe my Omen to smoke this, and I would be holding top mid. I would take the shot. I would say, oh guys, I got one top mid. I'm gonna rotate towards A because he was top mid, so he's probably A, right? So I take the shot and immediately I'm on A site, and then maybe I can hold here and I can tell my teammates, hey guys, I have A main. You guys don't need to watch A main because they're still kind of playing slow. I'm gonna wait for them to walk into my crosshair. I kill him. And then say I kill 2 people and there's still no noise. There's still no indicator of when they're going to hit a site. I would take the shot, hold it for a little bit, see if someone else is going to peek. Say nobody peeks, then I would reposition because I don't want to be opping in the same spot. I would hold it like this and I would kill this guy. And then say at this point they're running in, I would just reposition with my slide, try to take another shot, throw some stuns, throw some walls. Another example is say I'm starting at A site and they're also defaulting. If they don't have a Sova drone, this is a really good idea to post on. For example, if they don't have a Sova or Sky, posting like this is completely okay. If they do have a Sova or Sky and you know that they're going to drone you out, take a more passive angle. I would take the shot and then I would reposition. And what I mean by reposition is you would take the shot and then you would immediately proc your running and you would reposition to maybe mid or somewhere else. Yeah, that's how I would op on defense and attack. Still 2 states of mind, whether you want to play for picks or whether you're hitting a site. That's kind of like the basis of opping in general. Everything I said about Neon opping, you can do with Jett and probably better. And also keep in mind that you shouldn't be opping with Neon if you have a Jett that is willing to op on your team. And TLDR, yeah, you can op with Neon. It's not as easy as Jett, but you can still do it. And you can still do it in a very effective manner. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, that's it.